All right, I'm walking. It's late, but I'm gonna walk home and I'm gonna tell you the whole story. I got a party over there. I'm gonna tell you the whole story about why I never thought I was an alcoholic, but now I realize that I'm probably alcoholic. All right, so I'm trying to think how far I go with the story. I'm just gonna let it loose. I got like a mile and a half to walk. All right, so I always thought alcoholic growing up was someone who drank every day, someone who drank a lot every day, someone who got drunk every day, right? So that was engraved in my mind. I'm sure it's engraved in a lot of other people's minds. So that was my forefront going forward of what I thought about people drinking, people alcoholics. Anyway, I started drinking when I was like after high school. I started drinking. I drank every day, but I only had like 3 or 4 beers. I just got a nice little buzz on me. I never got drunk, never blacked out, anything like that. So I was never alcoholic to me. It was just drinking, right? Flash forward, I would drink here and there in college, nothing crazy. What changed my life, what made me start drinking more, you're gonna find this crazy, is a Yeti cooler. And the reason why is because before I would go to bars, I always had beers in my Yeti. And I would drink a lot of beers in my Yeti to get tipsy before I go in the bar, because who goes in the bar sober? I don't know, maybe that's just an alcoholic thing, but who goes in the bar sober? So low key, I'm not blaming the Yeti, but because of that Yeti, I started drinking a whole lot more. So, I consistently did this. So I turned 21 in 2019. I didn't really start drinking till like, I guess 21.75, which it doesn't matter when. But me and my boys would always go out and we'd always drink a lot of beers before we went out. And like, honestly, I never got drunk. I personally cannot, I can get drunk, but I'll never black out because my body, thank God, I'll throw up before I'll black out, which is a good thing, which I'm lucky and blessed for, because could have led to a lot of bad things if I could just keep on drinking. I don't know what happens. So anyway, so I continued to drink a lot. I continued to drink all the time. And I always told myself I'm not an alcoholic because I can go days without drinking, which is true. I could go a week without drinking and it wouldn't bother me. I never had the feeling I would want to go out and drink, but I wouldn't want to go out and drink because I wanted the feeling. I just wanted to have fun, because to me, alcohol is a social thing. I do it when I want to have fun. I do it when I want to go out. I never ever to this day, if I'm ever feeling sad, I'll never drink alcohol. Because why? Because alcohol is not fun when you're sad. To me, it isn't. I mean, I know other people have other reasons, but it's not. For me, it's not. So if I'm ever feeling down, the last thing I'm gonna touch is alcohol, because that's not fun. Because I associate alcohol with fun, social, everything like that. So fast forward. So like, I remember, and the crazy thing is, I got an internship at a health insurance company, right? When I say them insurance people drink, they drink. And they drink a lot. So I started this job when I was 23. And I already been drinking, Anywho, I go to like 3 to 4 happy hours a week. And I'm drinking a lot. After the happy hours, I go out with my friends. I'm already buzzed. So of course I'm gonna say, hey, let's go out, let's do this. So there was a period in time in which I think I drank for 16 days straight, maybe 14 days straight. And I'll never forget the time. I was in Deep Elm. This was right after COVID, so Deep Elm was popping before all the shootings and everything. And my liver actually was swollen, like it hurt. Like I was grabbing my stomach in pain. My stomach was killing me. And I was like, what the heck? And I had eaten a greasy pizza, and I was like, this is crazy. I need to stop. And I didn't drink for another week because I knew that I had been drinking too much, because I drank 16, 14 days straight. I'm not just talking drinking every day. And this is what I learned too. There's between drinking every day and how much you drink every day. Drinking 2 glasses of wine is nothing. When you're drinking 10 plus drinks a day in 16 days, that's a lot. That's not good. Anyway, I stopped drinking for a week, and it wasn't hard to me because I knew I had to stop drinking, right? So I knew I wasn't an alcoholic. That was my test. If I'm an alcoholic, I'm not going to drink, which I didn't drink for a week, all right? I'm not an alcoholic, correct? All right, so go ahead. I don't drink on the weekdays. I drink on the weekends, but when I do drink on the weekends, I'm drinking a lot, right? So I'm drinking like anywhere from like 16 to 22 drinks. But I'm not an alcoholic, right? That's what I told myself, because I can go a full week. I can even go 2 weeks. If there's nothing going on, I can go 2 weeks without drinking, right? So I'm not alcoholic. So that's what I always told myself, because I can go without alcohol. It doesn't bother me. And while all this is going on, I have a friend who got a DWI. I was actually with him at the time. He got DWI, and he got 1.75 years of probation. And he stopped cold turkey. And this man would drink. He'd drink more than me. I'm like, damn. I said he's obviously not alcoholic, because he can go that long without drinking. He didn't touch alcohol. He didn't do anything. As soon as probation hit him, no alcohol. I was like, all right, he's not alcoholic. So then I reinforced myself saying I'm not an alcoholic because I can go without drinking. And my friend did it too, so he's obviously not alcoholic. So all this is happening, graduated college, and my first thing, anyway, so this is besides the point. I was at a bar in North Oak Cliff, and I had drinking tequila, and that got me so messed up. I had blacked out. I was living with my parents. I still live with my parents. And I told my girlfriend to text my mom saying I won't make it home because I got messed up on the tequila, right? And like, my parents would always tell me something, because I'd always leave beers around the house because I just always like having beers. That's another thing. I always think about when the beer store is going to close, because I don't want to run out of drinks. I hate running out of drinks. And when you're out of college, you kind of think it's cool, right? You think it's drinking is cool and everything like that. So that's kind of the mentation, like, oh, I'm a drink, because I have friends that when they drink, they're going to drink. So that's how we go with that, right? So, and then like, I started my corporate job, and they have happy hours. Of course, I'm in insurance, right? So they have happy hours. And they started drinking, and I started drinking with them. And then the thing is, I don't know if you guys work jobs, but when you go to a job event, or when your job has a work event, it's so awkward. You just need that little buzz to do it. Anyway, so before work events, it was fun because all my coworkers say, man, should we go out? I have like 3 to 4 drinks before we go out, just to get that buzz ready. Because when I'm drunk, oh, I'm a networking genius. I get anything done. So I always did that. And then it started to become a thing where I get a little bit too messed up at work events. I let that Memphis side of me come out. I'm not even from Memphis. It just starts coming out, right? So then I'm like, this is a problem. And then while all that's brewing, my friend drinks. My friend drinks a lot. Actually, all my friends drink a lot. And my friend can drink. He can drink a whole handle of whiskey. He'll black out, right? But he can stop drinking. So I'm like, all right, he's not out. Oh, he couldn't stop drinking. Let me phrase that. Then he started not drinking. Like, he couldn't go without the drink. So then I'm like, all right, he's an alcoholic. Guess what? He got an DWI. He stopped cold turkey again. I'm like, he's obviously an alcoholic, but he stopped drinking. Cold turkey, he doesn't touch drink. He can be without it. That's when I started realizing, oh, wait. The only reason why he's not drinking is because the law's on him, which there's different versions of alcohol. Anyway, he's an alcoholic, right? And I'm like, all right. And then my life, I just started doing some stupid shit. And it's coming, I don't do anything bad. I don't do anything bad. But it's coming to the point to where I'm annoying my girlfriend in the sense that I'm just being drunk and stupid. And I don't know when to shut my mouth, all right? So then that goes up, and it comes to a point in time where I wake up every day after drinking and I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck do I do? Why did I say that? And that's kind of like every day I wake up thinking this all the time, right? But the thing is, I don't think I'm alcoholic because a year prior, I was going out Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Each one of those nights, I had 15 drinks plus, right? And like, I'm fun to hang out with, and I'm not bragging on myself, but people want to hang out with me. And I realized the more I drink, the more crazy I get, the more people like to be around me. So I have all that going on in the background. And the times I don't drink, they say, I want to see the real Anthony. I want to see the real Ant. I'm like, damn, this is what people see in me. Because I'm fucking fun. On the drink, I mean, I'm still fun, but I'm not the same, you know? I'm like, damn. And then in my head, my mental, I'm like, damn. I guess I just got to drink because people like being around me, but only when I'm drinking. Yeah. So I'm like, all right. All this is going on in my head, right? And then flash forward to like this one time, I got so drunk that I came home and I started throwing up, but I threw up in the toilet, right? And I actually fell asleep in the toilet, and my sister had woken me up, but she couldn't wake me up. She had to get my dad. Keep in mind, I'm a grown-ass 25-year-old. That's so embarrassing. And I'm like, and again, like I said, I wake up like, what the fuck am I doing? Also, I fell asleep with my electric toothbrush in my mouth for like 20 minutes, and my sister had to get it out of my mouth because she kept on hearing it. And it's like, what the fuck? That was an instance. And there was always stuff like that that would happen. There was just always stuff. And then like, my girlfriend, luckily she'd always be around me, but she would always correct me. And we would drink a lot together. So she would always keep me in check, and it was a great system. But then I just started, I wouldn't say getting out of control, but it just happened over and over and kept on getting worse and worse. But I told myself, I'm not an alcoholic because I can go without drinking, which I can. I had my tonsils removed. I didn't drink for a month and a half. It didn't bother me. Did I want to go out and drink? Yes. Why? Because I associate going out having fun with drinking, because drinking makes things fun. It does. I'm not gonna lie. I think anyone can agree with me. It makes things so much funner. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it short. There's a bunch of other stories I could tell, but there's a lot of stories I could tell. I just can't think of them right now because I'm on the spot. But then I went out with my friend, and he had met some old guy. I think they on some gay stuff. I mean, not confirmed, but I could tell the whole story in another video. Comment if you want me to tell it, because this is a crazy story. I got so drunk, and I was supposed to cook wings for like 15 people, because I'm always out there cooking for everyone. And I got so drunk, and I knew I had to do duties, but I got so drunk, I couldn't even come. I could barely make it home. And I just passed out at home, drunk, mad at myself. And then it was at that time, I'm like, you know what? I'm an actual alcoholic. And there's another time I was at a happy hour, and I just got so drunk. I got so drunk that I went home, and I had taken a shower. I'd taken a bath. Why do I never take baths? I was drunk. I took a bath. I fell asleep in the bath. My parents had to kick me out the bath, and I was cold, so I walked in my shower, and I showered for like 30 minutes. And then my dad had kicked me out the shower because I was drunk and I fell asleep in the shower for 30 minutes. And then you wake up the next day and be like, what the heck did I do? And like, it's just that happened and happened and happened. And then I had back surgery, right? And then I didn't drink for a month and a half. And I started looking upon my past year, past 6 months. I'm like, you know what? I am an alcoholic. Why? Because I can't stop. I drink as much as I can, and once I start, I don't stop. So just a little story about me. Kind of crazy. I mean, I feel like this video is kind of in on a, it's kind of like CSI when the story just ends and you know the answer, but you wish there was more. So y'all comment, maybe I could talk more about it or something else, but this is a story. It kind of happened, and it hasn't set my life back, but there's a lot of things that could have gone bad but didn't. Thank God, bless God. And I feel like I could be further in life if I didn't drink. Would I have as much fun? No, that's a whole nother story. But y'all have a good one. Thanks for checking in. I'll try to start posting more videos going forward. Y'all have a good one. Bye.